Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is AB and today we are going to unbox the Moto X4. Moto X4, which is the flagship device, and it is available on Amazon exclusively in two variants. One is 3GB and 32GB internal memory, and with 4GB RAM and 64GB internal memory. There is one more variant available especially in India, which is 6GB and 64GB internal memory. So either one of them, 6GB variant is not available on Amazon. You need to go to Flipkart for that, but 4GB 64GB is, I think, more than enough. So let's get to unboxing quickly. Yes. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is AB and today we are going to unbox the brand new Moto X4. So the very new release by Moto X4 is this 4th generation 4 of the X series, and it's one of the most handsome phone that I have come across. I was a fan of it when I saw the reviews and I decided to buy one for myself. See, this is the Moto box that we get. It's very nice and very smooth and blue colored, and the only thing is that it doesn't fit completely. There is still a little gap left out. So let's open the box and see what is inside. First thing you'll see is the phone. Okay, I have opened the phone. I have removed the screen guard, so it doesn't really look like this. So before going inside the phone, let's check out the hardware. Before checking the hardware, let's check out what is inside the box. So the box has a little stuff that we want, and if you open this stuff, you'll find the pin that is required to open the SIM card. A readme file, not file, that is paper, and something which is in many different languages. Okay, let's put them back and let's put it aside. This is a Moto charger, which is turbocharger, 15 watts, and it gives approximately 3 ampere of output current, which is like really great. It's type C cable it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a type C cable. And earphones. This is flat earphones with earbuds available extra, which is like wonderful. So that's all in the box. Let's put them back. Let's check the phone hardware. The phone is very shiny. If you can see it, it's all glass covered from both sides. The screen is 5.2 inch diagonally, and fingerprint sensor sits right here, and there's one microphone here, one microphone is right here, and one microphone is behind, somewhere around here. You can see it. And going into the phone's hardware, the phone is very shiny, and there are a few things. In the front screen there is 16MP front camera, and then you get a front flash, Moto logo, and Moto managed to put a little speaker here. The fingerprint sensor also sits right here. Apart from that, the camera, the Moto logo behind, and the camera, the dual camera setup. One is 12MP and one is 8MP, which is a widescreen lens, and there is a flash right here. As far as I can see, it's a dual flash. So the dual flash does pretty neat job in getting light to even farther away objects, which is really great. So Moto logo, which is awesome, and I really like the makeup of this phone, the glassy look and everything else. This is all about the phone. The Moto X4 basic features as it shows there. Like, it is obviously IP68. Okay, the light is doing a bit of stuff here, but okay, IP68, water resistant, has octa-core processor, 3D built-in glass, and obviously Moto experience, which is amazing. So this phone, all in all, is a flagship phone, I believe. So this phone is a flagship phone. This is Moto X series and offers great deal of bag inside it. It costs $23,000. I'm sorry, 23 bucks. It costs $23,000 and it's totally worth the money it is. So I'm going to remove this screen guard so we can see the screen finally. So let's switch it on quickly to get the look what it shows. So the right side has, this is volume keys. These are volume keys and the power button. I put it out so they can easily find it, and everything else looks good to me. The SIM card slot is up here. If if you can see it, is up here, and you can easily use the pin which is provided, and the SIM card slots come out. So X4 offers a hybrid slot, which is like one SIM card and one micro SD card, or a dual SIM setup. So either way, you can there are stuff where you can buy out on Amazon, which helps you to put two SIM cards and a micro SD card in it. That's not a problem at all. Another thing which I noticed here, which every other phone again these days have, is a little bit of the camera coming out. Every other phone has this camera coming out these days. So that's a normal look we have. So this means that you need to have a back cover before you take this phone out on the walk in the park, because just in case anything happens, camera is the first one impacted. So that is the reason I am a little bit scared to take this phone out, because this is my primary phone now. So I bought this back cover along with it, and if I fit the phone in, if it's completely, there is no protruding out, the camera is covered nicely, everything is covered. It also has the sides are a little bit bumped up, so that it gives extra protection to the screen. So this cover is like awesome. So you can find this cover with Amazon. I bought this cover from Amazon. I'll leave you the link in the description for it. So let's switch this phone on quickly. Let's see what it offers. So I have done the setup completely, and look, it's finally here. The best part is this Moto logo does not lag like it used to do in Moto C+, which I did unboxing a few days ago. So this one doesn't do that. So it's amazing. So there won't be any screen setup available here. I've done the setup completely. This is what it looks like. So I am going to take the battery up, and the phone is set. I've completely set up the phone. The phone looks something like this, which is colors are really nice. This should not have it here. So let's quickly hop into the phone and give you a full features of what the phone is what the phone is all about, and what the phone is looks like completely. From the start, I have already made a video for it, so you'll get to know how the phone looks when you start off for the first time. How does it look like? So let's hop into the phone. So we're in the phone finally, and the phone is all set up from me. I did the setup just before doing all the stuff and making this video, so you'll be able to see that all my apps are back and installed and everything, and I've set it up completely. So let's go and check out some features like what this phone offers. So this as usual the phone is 7.1.1, which is the Nougat, and it is upgradable to 8.0, and the update is available right now in my system. I'll show you in a while. So let's go to Wi-Fi, and the same settings that we have here in Nougat, the same settings are there. There's one thing which is really great, is wireless sound system. So I can actually connect multiple Bluetooth devices so that I can give it a stereo sound quality. So having 2 or 3 and up to 4 Bluetooth audio devices connected individually, we can bring them and make a stereo setup like it's shown here. So this is one of the systems which I like. Going back, everything else is the same. NFC is available in this phone, which is like really great, and you can obviously transfer data to another phone which has NFC enabled. Brightness is normal that we have here, and the display option is the same. Notification sound, the sound of this phone is a little less since the speaker above is a bit small, so you have to keep it around somewhere around 50, more than 50 to get that sound here. So let's see if I can get something to play. Wait a second. Yeah. Let's see. The maximum sound is like, wait a second. So that's the maximum sound. I keep it to like 57, somewhere around like this, so that it works. Power of sound, if you want power of sound, you can keep it. I don't know why this wireless charging sound is there. I don't know whether we can do wireless charging to this or not. I have not seen it anywhere, but since it is there, I am hoping that there is going to be wireless charging available for this phone. I'm not sure, although let's go ahead and check Anything else? If I can show you users, tap and pay. Google Pay is by default available here, so you can do it. You can use it if you want to. Location is very normal, the same as it is. Background reason, accessibility. I've opened developer options in System UI Tuner. If you don't know how to open developer options, you can go into About Phone and you can tap the build number 7 times. You'll be able to unlock it. So developer options offer you a few things, like if you want to unlock your bootloader, you can actually go ahead and press this and then you can unlock your bootloader. If you have not checked this up, you won't be able to unlock your bootloader. I'll be showing in future videos how to do it, since I'll be rooting this device, as without root I cannot survive without root. It's very difficult to survive without root. So in any case, it voids your warranty, so you need to obviously check it before doing anything else with this phone. And you can show tabs that are shown here. You can tick it. You can obviously it's by default is 1x. You can obviously go back and put it to 0.5x. It actually makes your animation a bit faster than usual, so your phone seems not to lag. And this phone does not lag. It's very smooth. It's very nice and lovely phone that I have finally. The 4GB RAM and 64GB version is like lovely. We also had a 6GB version, but I could not buy it. It was not available on Amazon, so I did not buy it. I bought a 4GB version instead. And you can tick this both. It will help you to use split screen nicely. Smallest width is again the DPI option, so I have enabled to 480. It's much better that way. I did not change this option. It is 360 by default, so I put it to 450. Okay, System UI Tuner. If you do not know how to go ahead and unlock System UI Tuner, you can obviously hold the setting key and for like 7 seconds and it will unlock, and if you press it again, it will lock the System UI Tuner again. So I put this headset on and I change this setting, which is always show percentage. Nothing else. I'll go to other. You can obviously put this on and off. I prefer it on because it gives me more control over how notifications are shown for every app. Obviously every app has automatic. You can obviously go ahead and change it. Like for example, AZ Screen Recorder has its own automatic. If you tap this, you can go ahead and check. You can select which one you want, and if you don't want to, you cannot decide which one you want to use, you can go back and make it automatic again. Done. Comes back, and the phone is quite normal. There is nothing else except, yes, I wanted to show that there are a few updates that this phone offers. If you go to About Phone and check system updates, I already had an update. Let me check it again. Yeah, so the default what this phone comes with is, for the security badge with what this phone comes with is 1st September 2017. First update takes you to 1st November, and then I believe it takes you to Oreo. So let's quickly do this update and come back. There's something about the home screen, and it looks very less tidy to me. Too many applications, too many icons on the screen. And this is the pet Moto screen, the Moto clock that we have here. There are a few built-in apps that are not really useful to me, but might be useful to some of you who use like LinkedIn and Outlook for daily purposes. I don't use them like really, so it's not very useful to me. Google search is here. If you want to use Google search, you can obviously use it, and you can go left, you can use it. Right side, there are two applications, just contacts and settings. So too many applications that are already installed on the phone. I don't think it was really required, but they have given us, so we cannot do anything about it. So this is the home screen and the Moto default launcher. As you can see, I've already set up my phone, and all the applications have been restored, and I'm using it already. So there are too many applications like doc, sheets, slides are actually not usable. Not many people use it. These are very big applications that take up a lot of system space. So they have used a lot of system space, and the system partition is too big, so they have used it. We have no idea. I have no idea about it. Why they're given so big applications pre-installed. But some people use it, so they have given it. I personally don't use them. Even if I'm installing a custom ROM and a custom Google applications. I only flash Pico package that contains basic functionality, or Nano that has Google search along with it, nothing else. So all in all, this is how the home screen looks like and the home launcher looks like. Too many applications, you can obviously sort this out by moving it out. Like I like to move it. I do not need this, and I don't need Google main application in any way. I use Google Go, so you can remove Duo. Moto is somewhat not required. I don't even need calendar. I don't even need this whole folder. I just need this Google Play Store to be here and move all of this out. Camera and phone and a music player, which I use is Z Player, and Opera Mini, which I use as my primary browser, and Chrome, which is my secondary browser. So I use Chrome Dev instead of Chrome, so I'll be disabling the main Chrome application. Settings and contacts are no use. Or we can obviously access settings by going up and moving this down. There it is. A system update is being installed right now. So the phone is very smooth. There are no lags, even though given the fact that I am downloading stuff and I have apps running in my background and I have screen recording on. So we'll do some benchmark test after this so that we come across the number which Moto X4 stands on when it comes to benchmarks. Let's quickly go ahead and check out what are the applications that are installed. System applications, there are very many applications that Moto has installed into it. So when we go inside and these are all user applications, we go to show system. So if you see, the camera is great. Camera application is very nice. So if I talk about only Moto applications that are installed, so this is device help, demo, device management, and if I come across Gboard, there are too many Gboard applications that are installed by default. So Moto has installed few applications there: Moto Actions App Launcher, Moto Apps, Moto Display, Moto Key, Photo Editor, Moto Voice. So something about Moto Voice. Moto Voice is like Google Assistant, and you can use Moto Voice instead of Google Assistant. You can use both of them together. They combine together to that allow you to use your phone when it is unlocked. I don't know why they have done this. There is already a Google Assistant available. There was no need of doing it. Still, Moto wants to do something on their own, so they have done it. Moto Hide, Moto System App, Motorola One applications there, and some few system application services, main update services. So too many applications from Moto's side as well, too many applications from Google's side as well, taking up a whole lot of internal system storage. So internal storage that is available out of 64 GB is, let me just check out, go to ES Explorer. So I have 47.56 GB available out of 64 GB after installing all the applications that I have, which is like okay stuff. And if you install a custom ROM over it, after removing the system, there's the stock ROM which is not available yet. So I think you should get somewhere around 50-55 GB approximately. I'm not sure. We will have to try this. There is approximately no custom ROM available right now for this phone. It is actually very new, so it's not available right now. System update takes a lot of time to install. It's been like more than 20 minutes and I have got 100 Mbps connection here. It's not downloading, I don't know why. There is some problem with the Moto servers. Talking about the quick setting tiles that we have here, this is not the default ones. These is what I have already set up. So the default ones do not have mobile data and SIM card available. So you need to move them up. A few of them like wireless sound system is available here, and these three are open camera quick settings, which is not useful unless you install open camera. More or less the same. The system update is still being installed. I'm waiting for it. 36 seconds left, it says. 33 seconds is left. So we'll come back when the update is ready. Welcome back, guys. So finally the update has been installed and we are on the update number. Quickly pull it up. We are still on 7.1.1. The security patch level has been updated to 1 November and we're on build number NPW 26.7. Motorola version is 26.83.42. Let's see if we have another update. Let's go to system updates, and yep, we have an update. This is Android 8 Oreo
Yep, so we have an update which is OPW 27.2, and this takes the security patch to 1st December 2017, stability improvements and such, and it is Android 8.0 Oreo. This phone is upgradable to Oreo, which is 8.0. Here is the proof of that, and let's go ahead and quickly download this update, and we'll be back when we are on Android 8.0. So guys, welcome back, and we have finally installed the Oreo update on our device, and as you can see there are a few changes in the system UI as well. You can see this, it was black first but now it's white in color. I believe we can change this. Let's check it out. I'm going to system first and let's make sure that yes, it is at 8.0.0. You can see this Oreo, and the column version is same. The build number is OPW 27.2. Let's check if we have another update waiting for us after this. Where does it come from? I'm just trying to find out. Okay, yeah, system updates. So device is up to date, and the security patch level which is available is 1st December 2017 at max. There are no further updates for this device as of now. We'll be doing a separate video for the camera, how the first look looks like with Android Oreo in the Moto phone with X4. So this is the first time I'm seeing how Oreo looks like officially. So it's smooth, it's great. I mean it's really nice. With USB Type-C, the charging is also fast. It does tend to heat up while charging if you're using the turbo power charger. It does heat up, and also when you're using a camera with depth mode and stuff, it does tend to heat up. The video, it does tend to heat up, but when you keep the phone with the screen off for some time, like 10 minutes, it tends to cool off quickly and it does not heat up again unless you use the camera again. So camera is the only one reason as far as I know up till now that the phone is heating up. We'll be doing a separate video for a camera. We'll be doing a separate video with the benchmarks to see where does this phone stand in the benchmarks portion. So that's it for now guys. Thank you so much for watching. May you have a good day.